Next, we're going to do hands-on training with the PDA. At this point in the training, I'd like you to take your PDAs out and turn them on. The power button is the red button on the device. It's this red button right here. I want you to follow along with me as I walk you through this. When you hit the red button, you're going to get a key lock screen that will pop up on your device. And you can clear the key lock screen by touching the center palm button right here. I want you to go ahead and do that right now. You'll notice as we go through this training that the device or the PDA will shut itself off every 30 seconds. This has been programmed into the device to maintain the batteries. During this training session, when the PDA turns off, just turn it on again with the red power button, and it will come on at exactly the same place it was at before it shut down. Also, I want to tell you that at the top right corner of the device is a stylus tucked into the body. Please take the stylus out because we'll use it to interface with the PDA. That's right up here in the top back part of the body. The PDA has a touch screen that can be activated with the stylus or with your fingertip. Okay. The PDA comes with two configurations. The first is the study configuration, which has the alarms activated. In the study configuration, nurses cannot enter data or move between screens without an active alarm. The second configuration is the training configuration, which has the randomized alarms disabled, so users can enter data and move between screens. For this session, we will set the PDAs to the training configuration, and then at the end of our training session, we will return them back to the study configuration. To change configurations, we will select the menu button, which is to the right of the Alt key at the bottom of the device. I want you to follow along with me as we do this. Here's the menu button. Press this key. When you do, you'll have the File menu will open. The first option under the File menu is Select Configuration. I want you to go ahead and select this option with your stylus. When you do, the configuration selection screen will open. All right, I want to make sure everyone is at the same point, so I want you to pause this until everyone is at this point. The first slot in the list is the study configuration called RMC Phase 10. This is the study configuration. The second slot in the list is the training configuration called RMC Phase 10 Training. This is the configuration we're going to use for this training class. So I want you to select the box next to the training configuration and then select OK. I want you to pause this and make sure everyone is caught up to this point. Okay, next I want to talk about the procedure that you'll go through to start a study. At the beginning of the shift, after the nurse has clocked in, the nurse will begin by pressing the red power button. That's this red power button that we use to start the PDA. I want you to notice the toolbar on the right-hand side of your screen here. All right, the toolbar looks a lot like the TV remote control. To start a study, the nurse will select the green arrow. To stop a study at the end of the day, the nurse selects the red square. Okay, similar to a TV remote control or to a DVD. The square with an X through it is the correction key. That's this key right here. Okay. The question mark key provides the operational definitions for all activities, and I'll demonstrate this later on in our demo. In the lower left corner are two counters. That's these counters right here. The first counter is the number of data points in our PDA. That's the number of alarms that have been answered. The second counter is the number of shifts that we've done data collection for. We will use this information to make sure that we have collected enough data at the end of the data collection event. Okay, let's go ahead and start the study together by selecting the green arrow. Okay, boom. I want you all to do this with me. Select the green arrow. If you need to pause this while everyone does this, that's fine. Once you've started a study, there are 3 questions the PDA asks at the beginning of the study. The first is the unit name. So I want you to each put in your unit name that you'll be working on. I'm just going to put in 4 East for mine. Okay. Once you've entered the unit name, you can hit the next button. Okay. And the second question that comes up is caregiver name. For this study, you need to enter your ID that's assigned to you by the study supervisor. If you are in a TCAD unit, then this field is optional, and you can leave it blank, or if you'd like, you can put your name in or your initials, but it is an optional field if you are a TCAD unit. Then I want you to hit the next button, and the third question is caregiver credential. So most of you will enter RNs, so we'll go ahead and enter RNs for this study. At this point in time, the study has been started. The nurse can put the PDA in their pocket and just continue to work.